Hey, another awesome day. What's up, YouTube? Fooling yourself for greatness right here. Happy Friday. I gotta say it every Friday because soon I'm not gonna recognize Friday. This is gonna be another greatest day of my life. It's just gonna be another day. I get to do anything I want. I don't have to go to work I'll go to work, but it'll be at my house, on my computer, or whatever I'm doing. I'll get to do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want. And that's the way it goes. Anyway, so today is, oh my gosh, another amazing day. So I got a couple good ideas of information nuggets, stuff that I can help you to assist you on this journey. I hope that you're doing this journey with me, and I hope that you are finding near as much success as I am. So I kind of came up against something today that's a little bit new to me. So since I've been on this whole kick, everything has been going so fantastically, amazingly, and like it's beginning to be a lot easier to be positive, and the negative is becoming less and less. And so I came up against something that, like, in a way, I mean, so here's the situation, okay? Me and my wife kind of disagreed on something. We were on the phone and we just kind of disagreed on something, and I tried to handle it in a way that seemed positive, and but in the same time I was kind of like frustrated or whatever. And I was actually very proud and very happy because before too long, I didn't react right in the beginning, but I was able to kind of correct myself, and she's been on the same kind of thing as me. Just because I've been on this law of attraction positivity thing, she's just kind of naturally just adopted it also, not even really consciously, but just obviously she is. Well, so we got kind of upset, and then we just instantly both, like at the same time, just kind of clicked and said, okay, we'll figure this out. It's not a big deal. It's usually something that I would ponder on, and I know she would ponder on it. She's, she would, like, it would ruin her day. It would just be like one of those things. And even though it's not that big a deal, it was just something small. But so we were able to come to an agreement, and it was one of those things where we were just going to disagree, and then it would be fine, and we went our separate ways. And I was feeling amazingly before that, and after that I was just kind of like, I was kind of having a hard time, I was kind of like, before I was floating, and now I'm like, it kind of killed it for me. And I kind of came to realize, I was like, well, this is part of the things that I'm going to have to learn. I mean, you can always avoid every negative situation, or you can always try to avoid it, but you can't avoid it. You can only avoid it so long, and you can't live a real happy real life just avoiding negativity, avoiding unhappy situations or not fun situations. So we were forced to deal with it, and we did, and it was awesome. And so basically, here's what I did after I got off the phone. It kind of killed, it was kind of a buzzkill. And so I did this thing that I heard about this morning on one of the YouTube videos I came across. I can't remember the lady that was speaking, but she talks on law of attraction. You can find her all over YouTube. And she does this thing that's called a 17-second rule or something like that. And basically what it is when you come up against a situation where you are disagreeing with somebody, or you just come out of a disagreement, or someone is just out and out rude to you, or you just come in contact with an extremely negative person, and that person just zaps the positive energy out of you, and it's just like you can feel it. And once you get used to being positive and having that just, oh my gosh, like feeling, you come up against one of those negative people, and they have you can feel it so much stronger than before. Like when this happens, you just feel like they just took my positive energy away from me. And so this is what you do. For 17 seconds, you close yourself off, close your brain off, and you think of your goal and you think of what makes you happy, you go to a happy place for 17 seconds and you think about positive things and you think about your goal, you think about your things that you're working towards, you think about everything happy and positive in your life for about 17 seconds and just focus without interruption for 17 seconds. And what'll happen is that it'll take your mind off it and it will replace that negative thing in your mind. Instead of letting that fester, it'll stop the flow of negativity in your mind, because otherwise you'll just ponder on it. Most people do this. We just ponder on things that are bothering us. So it'll stop the pondering, which will stop the negativity in your mind. And then instead of allowing that negativity to stay in your mind, it will replace that negativity with the positive things that are in your life, with the things that you want, with the things that you know that you have, like my BMW, like my $1 million, like my just happiness and success and prosperity and all the things we're going to be doing. And I'll tell you, I did it. I did it after this situation, and I just said, I'm not going to ponder on this. I'm usually one that ponders for hours and hours and hours. So I'm not going to ponder on it. I went into the 17 seconds. I closed my eyes. I thought about I did all my visualization. And after 17 seconds, it worked for a little bit and then started coming back, and I did it again. I did another 17 seconds. And from that 17 seconds, I was just one positive thought led to another positive thought, led to another positive thought. And then I got excited and I knew that it was working, and then I went and watched a video of something that got me really excited again, and it just completely turned the tide. Like normally that would happen, and then the rest of my day would take this angle, and that would be the rest of my day, and it would just get worse and worse and worse, and that would be the turning point. Instead, this happened, and then I went and turned it back this way and it was amazing. It was so awesome. And the gratification you get from learning something like that you've never been, like handling a situation that you go through every day in a different way than you've ever handled it before, and the results are so amazing. It's really, really rewarding and gratifying, and it makes it that much more gratifying in what you're doing, and it just justifies that much more what you're doing, why you're here, why you're putting aside this month to change your life. And so not only that, like I said, I run into negative people all day long, and the gossiping, that's the other thing, is gossiping. Everyone gets in this gossiping thing, and you know what? It just lowers your vibration. It destroys all this stuff. Stay out of it. And the thing is everywhere you go, if you're like me, everywhere I go, oh, did you hear that? He did this, he did this, he did this. And it's so easy to get sucked up into it. It's so easy. And you know what I found that works for me? I hope it works for you. As soon as someone says something to me, like, oh, so-and-so, he did this, and he even had, he did blah, blah, blah. And I say, oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's bad. And I just downplay it absolutely as much as I can. And then I flip it on them. I said, yeah, but did you hear, dude? This is going to happen. Or did you hear? Did you realize it's Friday today? Dude, did you realize, like, did you notice how awesome the weather is today? Did you notice, like, how amazing things are today? I don't know, whatever it is. You flip the script on them. And you just slam down something positive. And you know what happens? They immediately, it's like I just told them to shut the hell up. To their face. Like they're in the middle of saying that. And I don't do it rudely. I don't do it abruptly. I don't do it rude. It's not like I'm just cutting them off. I say, oh, really? Oh, really? And then I switch over to it. And you just see their face change. They go from this mad, like, harsh face to like, oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's cool. And you just see all of a sudden they lighten up, and they're just like, oh, like it's like they snap out of it immediately. It's crazy. Try it. It's really cool, and it's working for me. And I'm not going to allow other people, dude. My positivity is so high. There's no way I'm going to let some negative person or some gossiping or some crap leech my feeling, my happiness away. This positivity has brought me more happiness than I've ever experienced in my entire life. Even if I never make another dollar in my life, it's so amazing. And I'm not giving anybody. So the last part of this is, I am definitely a person that worried about everything about what people think. I was always worried about what people think. Literally, even in traffic, I'm worried about if the person behind me thinks I'm going too fast or going too slow. I'm worried about, am I being too much of a jerk? I'm so worried about offending people. I'm so worried about, this has been a huge thing for me. I'm so worried about, did I say something that might have hurt their feelings? I know I was joking, but do they know I was joking? And I just ponder on this stuff all day long. And you know what? Ever since I started this journey, that was one of the first things I knew I needed to get rid of. And I thought it would be so hard, and it's not. It hasn't been near as hard as I thought it would be. Like, I just decided, you know what? I'm not going to let someone else and someone else's bad day or negative attitude or frustration with me or with anybody else, I'm not going to allow that to define my day. Another thing, like stupid things, like I'm all about courtesy. I'm all about showing gratitude. So when I do something, when I go out of my way for somebody all the time, I'm always trying to find ways of going out of my way to help people, just to be an extra help, to be courteous, because I just enjoy it. That's what I like doing. That's my personality, and I don't do it with the satisfaction of knowing whatever, of trying to like get gain for myself. But it's nice to have some kind of acknowledgement whatsoever. Like I'll slam on my brakes to let someone in front of me, and I always get so upset if they don't like wave or hit their lights or somehow. And you know what? That's all gone now. It's all gone. I'm not going to allow someone else being rude or anything like that. That they're not going to dictate the rest of my day. I decide if my day is going to be happy or my day is not going to be happy. I decide if I'm going to be in a good mood, if I'm not going to be in a good mood. Don't let those little things bug you. That you need, if you're like me, you were like me in that scenario, you need to get rid of that thing first, foremost. Get rid of it. I'm telling you, it is like the chains have been released. I can drive down the highway. Mind you, I'm a truck driver, so this is all day, every day. And I can drive down the highway and I am not stressing. I have no stress when I get home. I'm happy. I'm just like, I'm telling you, don't worry about it. If someone honks at you, you smile at them and wave and say, hey, have a fantastic day. I hope that you have a better day, and I'm telling you, stress goes away. I don't have stress anymore. I'm just, man, I love life. I hope you're going through what I'm going through. What can I do to help you? What can I do to help you? I don't know you, but I want to know you. I want to know you. I want to help you. What can I do to help you? Are you even thinking about this? Are you thinking about taking a 30-day challenge to change the rest of your life, to have everything and everything you've ever wanted? Are you ready to just give up on the bad habits and the negativity that's in your life? Do you realize what you're giving up because of that? Do you realize that it's not hard? It's only hard in your mind. It's only hard in your mind because your mind is telling you it's hard, but it's not hard. It's not hard, and it's not scary. Your mind might say it's scary, but it's not scary. And you're never going to know until you try. You're never, and I don't mean like, I'll give it a try. I'll see how it works. No, you just do it. You just do it, and that's what I mean by giving it a try for 30 days. You do it for 30 days. You don't try. You just do it for 30 days. You eliminate negativity. You start saying I can and I will, not I want and I hope. You just go do. You don't say I want. You say how can I get it? You don't say, well, that's too far-fetched. You say, I'm going to have it. It's me. That's me. I am the most successful person I've ever met in my entire life. I'm the richest, most successful person I've ever met in my entire life. And 90% of the people that hear me say this on this YouTube channel will not understand what I'm saying. And they're going to say, that guy's a douchebag. He knows he's not the most successful person. But you know what? I am literally the most successful person I've ever met in my entire life. And I truly feel for all the people that don't realize that they are the most successful person in their entire life. And until you change your mindset, you won't be. I pray that you change your mindset. I love you. I want you to feel what I feel. If I can do something to help you, you write a comment below. I will personally get in touch with you. I will personally get in touch with you. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care, I don't care what your scenario is. I'm not racist. I'm not biased. I'm not, there will be nothing that I'll see and say, oh, I'm not going to help you. If there's something I can do for you, put it in the comment below. I'll talk to you. We'll get to know each other. And if I can help you, I will. I want to. Until then, like I said, I'm not doing vlogs on the weekend anymore, so this is it till Monday. Unless I just have something that's so overwhelmingly amazing that I just have to write one. So we'll see. Have an amazing weekend. Remember, by fooling yourself for greatness today, you are guaranteeing yourself greatness for the rest of your life. By fooling yourself for happiness and love today, you are without a doubt guaranteeing yourself for a whole life of happiness and fulfillment for the rest of your life. No question about it. Start this. Let's do